Hey, what's up? Otaku Mike here. Let's talk about Power Rangers TMNT III, issue number 1. This one's gonna be a good one. So our story starts out with the rad bug falling out of a portal with a bunch of putties who happens to pop out but Leo and the Green Ranger. Apparently they have been sent on a mission from Zordon, which is apparently a suicide mission where nobody's coming back from this apparently, and they're going to try to save their friends, which they get into a pickle, and we end up jumping it back 3 weeks later to Paris. So we jump back 3 weeks prior to Paris, France, where Trini, Raph, and Donnie are fighting this big giant bunny rabbit called War Rabbit. I don't know why he's there, but he's there trying to destroy Paris. While this is actually going on simultaneously in North Dakota, the rest of the team is going up against the Foot Clan, who are actually trying to steal some kind of device. And to no avail, the Foot Clan actually ends up winning this one. So the Rangers and the Turtles actually end up going back to the command center to regroup, trying to figure out what exactly they need to do to defeat Lord Zed and Shredder. And they start to wonder why exactly they're so much more powerful than they were before, because apparently, according to them, they were a bunch of pushovers. But Raph and Tommy end up getting together and construct this secret plan to actually go up to the moon base of Lord Zed to try to figure out what's going on. So Raph and Tommy end up going up to the base where Lord Zed and Shredder are to do their reconnaissance mission. And they end up, while doing their research, they end up actually finding a bunch of morphers and power coins in their base. And they're like, how did they get these? Like, what's going on here? And we come to find out that the Shredder and Zed actually manufactured their own morphers and power coins, which Bebop and Rocksteady have, and they both morph into Rangers themselves when they end up fighting Raph and Tommy, wiping Raph and Tommy out. They just defeat them with ease. So as Bebop and Rocksteady are gloating because they defeated Raph and Tommy, who happen to show up but Leonardo, Jason, and Splinter. They make a mad dash for it, trying to escape because Bebop and Rocksteady, they're no match for the new powered up Bebop and Rocksteady, and they try to get away and try to get Alpha to teleport them away. But alas, Splinter's like, y'all aren't gonna make it. I'm gonna be a distraction, and Splinter ends up getting vaporized, and he might be dead. We don't know. We didn't actually see a body. Alright, so let's take a look at the internal artwork in this issue. This is an awesome cover, I have to say. I love how they combine the Turtles and the Rangers to represent on this cover. This cover is awesome. But let's get into the internal artwork. Here's your creative team for this particular series. Man, the artwork it hits it out of the park, I have to say. It is so vibrant, so dynamic with the action and stuff. I love the representation with the Turtles and, the Rangers and stuff. It spot on hits it. Definitely, it's like they almost pulled them out of the TV shows for sure. The action is almost non-stop in this, and the colors are so vibrant. I love the fire. They call them fireballs in this issue, but the fireballs that the Foot Clan starts throwing around and stuff is a lot of fun. And seeing how the Rangers react to that, oh man, the Foot have fireballs now. Why can't we throw fireballs? But yeah, this. I love this, and it makes me want to go track down the prior issues for the other two series. Because, man, this hits it out of the park for sure. So, what exactly did I think of this crossover? I actually really did enjoy it for the most part. I haven't read the prior two crossovers for the Power Rangers and the TMNT, but this one was actually really easy to jump into. You didn't really have to know anything about the two prior crossovers to read and enjoy this particular crossover. It definitely throws you into the story and, in a real action-heavy way, which was a lot of fun. I loved seeing all the fights and stuff between the mutants, the Foot Clan, and the Rangers and stuff like that. I loved all the banter. That was all really fun. And I really think that all the characters definitely do get a lot of time to shine in this particular first issue. What really surprised me, honestly, was when they found the fake manufactured morphers that Shredder and Zed made, and watching Bebop and Rocksteady like transform into Power Rangers, I thought that was a lot of fun. And seeing their suits that they have on and stuff, and just watch them demolish the Rangers, it was a pretty little fun little thing. Where I feel like this book did not get me at all was the part at the end, which was supposed to be a big, huge, shocking moment. I feel like it was supposed to really grab at your heartstrings, because it grabbed at, you know, the character's heartstrings. Was when Splinter basically sacrifices himself and gets vaporized at the very end of this book. I was like, come on, like, we all know that is gonna get reset at the end of this particular run. You know, I've read enough Ninja Turtle crossovers to know the status quo always really gets like just reset back if something happens. So I feel like I get it, like they can't really do much with the property, you know, they can't really kill people off in a crossover, right? I don't know, but that was kind of my only real big complaint, is like the big shocking thing that happens in this is like, I guess it's the death of Splinter. Maybe. It just wasn't a really big shock to me. What was a really big shock to me was when Bebop and Rocksteady showed up and they're like, it's Morphin time. But all in all, with my little complaints, I did actually enjoy this, and I'm looking forward to see where exactly this is going to go, because it was fun. It was a fine read. And I'm really interested to see, with the original two series, how those will read and stuff like that. But I would love to hear your comments down below and your thoughts as well. Reach out to me, let me know what you think. Comment down below. I'm Otaku Mike. I'll catch you on the next video, and may the power protect you.